Auction time. This is the 4L series auction. 4L01. These are the two pieces from the dance blade. They're together under this one item number. Let's see. Tape measure. Okay. It was like a 15-inch piece that I heat treated, and I ended up with 11 and something total. 11 and 5/8 for those who are curious. Individually, 7 1/4. A little over 4 3/8, 4 7/16. All right. Yeah. They went together like this. That's this side, and this is that side. This is not a. This looks like a step fracture flake or something on camera, but it's not. I did have some crunchiness in there, but I didn't want to pursue going any thinner. It looks like I could shoot a flake in there, but it's not rounded enough for me to take that chance, so I did not take the chance. Side A is pretty good. Side B doesn't have to be that great, right? Like the artifacts. This one is side A and this one's side B, right? Remember the artifact videos? No? Gotta go back and watch them. All right. Come on, it's too early. My fingers aren't working yet. 4L02. This blade I made off camera. Yeah, off camera. From a heat treated piece of Georgia chert, swirl chert. It was very, very crunchy, so I think I was going to film this one, but I said, no, this is just too unpredictable. And I think I snapped it once. It was bigger than this. A little over 6.5 by, let's see, 2 3/8. Yeah. This is a little bit more crude than I usually make my blades of this size. I didn't want to take too much time with it. It was bites were being taken out of the side, and I was messing it up a little bit. I know that I had to reshape the tip at least once from a break. And just to get the side straight, or to get it this straight, took a lot of work. Yeah. Very crunchy. All right. (4L03). This is just a modern knife blade, Georgia chert, heat treat. I think it's a heat treat, but this turned out to be a tougher material, even though it is heat treated. I'm beginning to think that this type with the spots in it is tougher than the swirl. It looks like a swirl chert because it has the same kind of these white areas in there, but if it has these spots, it turns out to be quite tough. So it makes a good knife. So I said, yeah, I'm going to make a knife blade out of it. Even though it was a whole leaf-shaped blade, I took the notch out. Made a knife blade. I try to use the tougher pieces on the knife blades. 5.5 by 2, just in case you want to use it for something. It won't snap as easily as a delicate heat treat. This is a heat treat, but it's not as delicate as some of the others. Right? How wide is the tang? About an inch. Okay. I apologize for all the throat clearing. There's something in the air. I don't know what it is. All right. 4L04. Yeah, there's something in the air, and I'm filming in the backyard too, or in my shop in the backyard. So there may be something. All right, so this is just a blade I made off camera. Again, very crunchy stuff, so I didn't want to film it. I didn't want to take the chance on messing these up. I had a hard enough time trying to get all the step fractures out. Luckily, there was enough voila moments on this one that I could do it. Otherwise, it would have been way too thick. Yeah, if I had done this on video, it would have been one of those thick ones. It is kind of thick as it is. And yeah, that's what I call a wart. I'm calling these warts now, the ones that these step fractured in island areas that I can't get out. Yeah, I couldn't get that one. I tried though. See that right there? Yeah, that would have been a really good attempt, but oh well. Normally those work, and then I tried a silly little direct attack. Made it look even worse. Sometimes a direct attack will pop it out, and then I can get a flaker in there and push on that step fracture. It'll pop out, you know, these direct attacks will pop out a good step fracture, and then I can push against the step fracture in many cases. In this case, it didn't do it. It didn't want to. I couldn't get in there. Anyway, did I measure it? Little over, well, exactly 7 inches by 2.25. Alrighty. $4L05. This is a bunch of doodles that I did over the week. I consider them doodles, even though this one's, let's see, there's 2 of these that are not on video. These 3 are on video. These are 2 blunts, and this is a stemmed point similar to a bell point. This is a mustard mookite jasper. It feels like a heat treat. You can see this one on video. I used the reverse indirect percussion on it, and it has an interesting little void in there. I didn't know that mookite would have voids in it, but apparently some of it does. Yeah, it's a blunt, beveled with little teeth on it. And you can see how I was scraping leather with that. When I first snapped it off on purpose, I was showing that it can be used just like that to shave down wood and bone, and not bone, wood and antler. But if you put teeth on it, it works good on leather. Yeah. And this one, I had originally thought that during the video I had the explanation that I thought these were just rehafted or just blunted and then reshot, and just continued to be used as projectile points in many cases. But with the beveling that is on a lot of these, it doesn't really make for an effective projectile point. So I changed my mind and I made another video, and I showed how it can be used to scrape leather to give it a nice soft fuzzy surface, or to clean off stains and stuff. It's a leather dressing tool, but I only tried it on dry leather. I'm not sure how it'll work on green or raw leather. That's for another video. Okay. This was a doodle attempting the Humboldt again, or you know, series flaking in series, or parallel flaking, or whatever you want to call it. It's just a regular piece of obsidian, smoky and banded. Whoops. Can't be dropping that. Banded and smoky. Very high grade obsidian. That's what I practice on. And I also practice on glass. This is glass. Modern, high quality glass. The kind of glass you make shelves out of, I imagine. Let's see. It's made of this stuff here. It's a smoky type of glass. It resembles obsidian in many cases. Right? Some obsidian is that clear. Oh no, I was going to measure the thickness. 1 centimeter, or 3/8 or thereabouts. It's almost a centimeter thick. It's like 9, not centimeter. Yeah, almost a centimeter thick. It's like 9 millimeter. But it's 3/8 thick. This is excellent thickness for making these points. Okay, so it's just a corner notched point. I'll do more with this modern glass stuff. I'll do more videos and points with it. Alright, so these are all together. Okay, we can't go without showing you a couple boxes. This is a 4L06. This is a box of Georgia swirl and butterscotchy type stuff. Heat treat, 400 degrees for 5 hours, I believe. This one snapped, right? This one was like this. It was a whole piece, and I was gonna whittle these down into bifaces, but I said I'm running out of time, so I'll just offer the chunky and thick flakes that I was going to biface, so that you can biface them. Right, big chunky thick flakes of heat treated stuff. There's enough meat in there that you can get under the cortex and all that, if you're lucky. Ha! Yeah. Does this have black specks in it? If it has the black specks, it's going to be on the tougher side. I'm finding out. But if it's perfectly clear, it's going to be delicate. Yeah. So there's 2 fairly large pieces in here. Got a little hole in it though. It doesn't go very far, it looks like. But just be aware. It's got some, it might have some issues. You have to lose that part. It's a little over 5 inches on that one. Where's the other big one? This one, yeah, 4 inches. They're gonna look bigger than they actually are because my hands are small. I have to say that every video, because if I don't, someone's gonna say, "Hey, those look bigger in the video." It's okay, but I wasn't aware. So just be aware that that's when I measure these, so you know. You know what I mean? That's 4 inches. The longest ones in here are going to be 4 inches. It's over full, but I'm going to get it crammed all in there, and I will send it out like that. Let's see. Yeah, that's 06. Come on. All right. All right, last but not least, 4L07 is a box of Obsidian bifaces. Most of these are banded. Yeah. High grade stuff. A little under 3 inches. I think there's 10 of them in here. 10 bifaces. This one you can't see through it very easily. They're all high grade pieces, but this one is kind of on the dacite side. of things. Yeah. 3 1/4. Although it is, you know, very glossy. It has some dacite tendencies. Let's see, is this a banded piece? Some of it's smoky, some of it's cloudy. Anyway. 2 7/8 or thereabouts. This one is banded. Let's see, 3 1/4. This one is a smoky obsidian. High grade stuff. Yeah. They range, the highest grade is going to be the clear stuff in this batch, and the lower, more steppy and difficult to work is going to be closer to dacite and very cloudy. That's banded. 3 1/2. Smoky. Yeah. 3. This is the last of my Obsidian bifaces, so I won't have many for a while. 3 3/4. This is a triple flow. I don't like to get rid of this triple flow, but I need to fill up a box. I think there might be 10 in here. Did I say that? This is also a triple flow, but it's got a cinnamony color obsidian in it. You're probably going to lose that though, because it's right on the edge. Yeah. I wouldn't get too excited, so just be aware. Yeah. High grade. Another banded piece. 3 1/8. A combination of smoky and cloudy. 4 1/4. And banded. Yeah. Smoky, cloudy, and banded all on the same one. 3 3/8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 bifaces in here. All right. Let's see, what did I do with the rules? Okay, where are they? I think the pollen is not only affecting my throat, but also my brain. Where is my notes? Okay, let's see. I usually have my notes easily available. These are not my cheat notes. I might just, I was going to say, I might just do the auction without my cheat notes, right? Just let you look at a previous auction if you want to listen to that spiel. And spare you the spiel. But I'm not going to spare you the spiel. Here it is. Okay, bid in the comments section under one of my pre-populated comments. This means that you will be replying to one or more of my comments. My pre-populated comments will contain the item number, a timestamp, where the item appears in the video, and a short description. This little timestamp is handy, so you can just click on the timestamp. It'll go to the one you're looking at, or the one you want, so you don't have to watch the whole video over, or you don't have to slide the little red dot down here to get to where you want to go. Just click the timestamp. All right, I will like your comment if I see it. Highly important. I don't have any other way of telling you that I saw your comment other than to respond to it, besides the like button. I use the like button if I see your comment. Sometimes comments are not always visible. Yeah, it may take me a while to like your comment, but as time approaches the end of the auction, I will check more frequently. Try not to bid at the last minute. some of you are sneaky. You know, I don't really penalize you for being sneaky, but just be aware I'm using YouTube's time tracker, and it's not always accurate. It can be up to 2 minutes off. Please be aware of this. Shipping is free in the US. International shipping is discounted but not free. I will add the following amounts. Okay, Canada is a little bit different than everybody else, but sometimes Canada can get expensive. International rates often change. I might need to charge more than this. So we'll usually work this out in the emails back and forth if you're an international bidder. I don't charge you until I actually ship the item because I never know how much it's going to cost. Okay, so I'll ship the item. I'll let you know how much the shipping is. And I'll give you a discount. Okay? Yeah, it's always sent by the post office, either first class, or it's now called ground, or priority. Sometimes it's cheaper to go priority than it is to go ground if I use a flat rate box. Okay? I will provide tracking numbers. That includes international tracking numbers. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, check or money orders, and I can also email you an electronic invoice that you can pay with a card. Yeah, that's a very handy thing. All right, winners will be announced starting at 9:01 p.m. Eastern Time. It depends on your time zone. So that means 8 p.m. Central, 7 Mountain, or 6 Pacific. Yeah, it ends at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Not for everybody, though. So pay attention to your time zone, please. I will reply to your winning bid with sold, thank you, item number, the price. Please email me your name, address, etc. to jackcrafty2@gmail.com. I've had a couple guys send me emails to Yahoo. I don't have Yahoo no more. Okay? Well, I do, but I don't use it. Anyway, I don't have any other way of communicating with you if you're new. So if you're new, make sure that you email me so we can get the ball rolling. I don't have any other way to message you or notify you or anything. Just in the comment section of the auction. That's it. And then once we email back and forth, we can get everything worked out. All right. There is a more complete description of the rules in the description box below. If you have questions, please email me. Please look at my previous auctions to see how they work. If you are not able to reply or comment, you will not be able to bid. If you don't know how to reply or comment, please practice on another one of my videos. Yes, please. I will work with you via email if you are having issues with comments or replies. If you can't email me, it's going to be really difficult. If you can't do the replies or emails, it'll be difficult for you to participate in the auction. But it's not impossible. Just practice on another video and also look at my other videos to see how they work. If you need a demo, I have a demo on my tablet on Auction 3J. So you type in Jack Crafty Auction 3J, just type it all out in the search field for YouTube and hit search and it'll come up. And you look at this video. At the end of the video, I'm pretty sure it's at the end, there's a demonstration of how to bid by using my tablet, which is very similar to a computer or a phone, right? All right. Okay, so that's it for today's items and today's auction. Hope you guys had a good weekend and good luck.